Alright, guys, I've got it on my phone. Proof that yes, guitar players are the dumbest group of musicians alive. Obviously, if you're going to make a series on stupid reverb listings, you're going to have to mention the storm that Josh Scott unleashed with JHS's video showing that a Bad Monkey could sound basically the same as a clone. I mean, it sounded identical. I listened with my good $1,100 reference earbuds, couldn't hear a difference. My Atom A7Xs couldn't hear a difference, right? The Bad Monkey sounded the same as a clone. And then, predictably, everyone rushed out and bought the Bad Monkey, driving the prices sky high. And if you saw last week's episode on the clone, you can see how stupid those prices get. So today, I will definitively prove that guitar players are stupid, because the thing that's funny here isn't actually the highest price one, it'll be the lowest price one, and we'll get there. Up first, the most expensive Bad Monkey still listed on Reverb is gonna cost you $449 and only $10 shipping. Very solid. Now, why is this one coming in so expensive? Well, because this is the rare Chinese version, and obviously, you're a hipster. You gotta have the hipsteriest pedal of all time. I literally can't think of a more hipster pedal than the Chinese edition Bad Monkey. That's right, you're gonna get the pedal, the box, and the manual, presumably all in Chinese. Just look at this extraordinarily clean example of the highly sought after, so coveted Bad Monkey. It is very clean. I'll give him that much. But Rob, you're saying I'm not actually that much of a hipster. I don't need the Chinese version. I want a good, clean, good old American clean version. Clocking in at $325 with free shipping. This one is the US version. It's in pretty nice shape. We got a little chip on the side of the case, but not too bad. The description tells you everything you need to know. Made in USA, as awesome as my clone, because of fucking course it is, and thank you. $325 too much for the USA model? Well, we got another one coming in at $249 with only $10 shipping. I will give them credit for not gouging on the shipping, so well done. This is Modest Mike's Bad Monkey Gorilla Mod. The stock Bad Monkey is a very good overdrive pedal. It'll push your amp and blah blah blah. It's like a tube screamer, right? That's why it's green. Right? It's just a tube screamer. The big mod that comes here is apparently they're changing out certain capacitors for Panasonic metal film capacitors with different values. The tone is apparently now more transparent, an increased amount of available bass. They've also altered the clipping to give it more available gain. As somebody who overpaid for a Robert Keeley modified tube screamer, I can tell you the extra gain it actually makes it worse. That's not really what a tube screamer is great at, right? It's the turn the gain to know the level to 100 and the use the tone to taste pedal, right? That's what makes the tube screamer super cool. I'll give Modest Mike a little bit of credit here too, right? Hopping on that Bad Monkey train, coming out with the mod. I bet he made a couple bucks along the way modding these pedals, especially a couple years ago when everyone was going crazy to get their hands on a Bad Monkey. From here, the prices just keep kind of walking down slowly. You got ones listed for $200, $180, $175, $171, $157, $150, $144, $130, $130. Oh shit, that one has a $170 price drop. It's almost as if people are asking too much for this pedal. $129, $119, $105, $100, and finally we get to the real point I want to make here in this video, which is, what is the cheapest Bad Monkey you can buy? Right, what is the cheapest one listed right now? This is a mass-produced pedal, there's a shit ton of them. What's the cheapest one? It's coming in at $89 and $11 shipping. There's a catch with this one, and that's why it's so cheap. This one works good, but the LED apparently doesn't work. Maybe it needs to be replaced. Otherwise, the pedal looks fairly clean, I guess, for what it is, an old Digitech pedal. The case is a little scratched up, but yeah, it looks fine to me. So what is my point? 89 bucks, that seems reasonable enough for this pedal. No. See, you can dig around on Reverb and you can find out what these pedals were selling for before the Josh Scott video, and that's the thing that's hilarious to me. Taking one look at this chart, following along the prices seems pretty stable. We got a little bit of a spike around May and April, and then, oh shit! That's crazy. And that's my point. right? This was a pedal that was selling for around the $50 mark before Josh and JHS put out their video, and the market still hasn't corrected. It's still basically 20 to 50% more expensive than it was before. In God's name, why hasn't the market completely self-corrected back to what it was before? There's absolutely no reason for the cheapest pedal to cost you $100 when you factor in shipping. And there we got it. Absolutely stupefying. I genuinely cannot believe that Bad Monkey prices are still, to this day, elevated. I mean, for the love of God, guys, the next cheapest one starts at $100 with basically $14 shipping. $114 for a Bad Monkey? Are you out of your goddamn mind? For almost makes no difference, you could get a BB preamp for that. My God, the BB preamp is a great pedal. Has everyone forgotten about Exotic? So that's it, just about wraps her up, dude. Hopefully you liked the vibe of the video and found it vaguely entertaining. If you did, I'd greatly like it if you mashed the like and subscribe button. Appreciate all of the support. Let me know down below if there's anything you'd like for me to check out. And here on my channel, I do a lot of guitar reviews, product reviews, everything music related, some free music lessons, and I do release my own original music here as well on the channel. So hopefully you'll check out the next one, and I'll see you guys around. Woo!